right, so tell us a little bit about Donavan Meyer.
Ooh, that's a hard question. Well, I was born and raised in Minnesota, played high school hockey up there, and then was going to actually quit hockey last year, and I got a call from Jared Palmer, and he wanted me to come down here.
Tell us a little bit about how you got into hockey. What got you started?
My great aunt took me figure skating when I was 8 years old, and when I put the skates on, I just kept doing laps and laps, and I knew I found something I loved. Not the figure skating, but the skating part of it.
So what got you, what was the one thing that got you here with the Imperials?
For me, it's the life, the culture of the team. You come in every day smiling, you know it's going to be a hard day, but you love being with the guys and the coaches.
How do you like it so far being with the Imperials?
Oh, it's a great experience. The locker room is awesome. The setups they have, the doctors that come and see you once a week, it's a nice setup for if you get injured or just anything in general. You can talk to anybody at any time.
What pumps up Donavan Meyer?
Ooh, what pumps me up? Big hits or fights.
What about before a game?
Ooh, before game, heavy metal.
Is that what you listen to for warm-ups?
Sometimes, or most of the time they just play rap music in the locker room, and that's fine with me.
Does Donavan Meyer have any superstitions?
Ooh, I'm very superstitious. I have to put on everything on my left side before my right side, and I have to tape my stick a certain way, and if I mess it up, I have to retape it.
What is your most embarrassing moment?
Ooh, most embarrassing moment, missing an empty net.
What is the funniest moment while playing hockey?
Funniest moment while playing hockey. Last year, my coach came on the ice and tried to fight an official.
What is something we don't know about you? You have any hidden talents?
I'm a sniper.
Who's the funniest player on the team?
Ooh, that's hard. I'd have to say either, well, me, of course, or Frankie Muscarella.
Who is the one person you look up to?
On the team?
On the team, your family?
Ooh, I'd probably have to say my dad.
Why is that?
Well, when he was younger, he didn't have the best life, and now he's a big-time lawyer, so I look up to that, starting out with nothing and having a lot now.
Do you miss your family?
I do, but I've always lived away from them, so I'm kind of used to it by now.
What is one thing that you need to work on the most?
Ooh, not rushing plays.
How do you feel about Coach Palmer's coaching style?
Oh, I love it. He doesn't like to skate us, but when he does, we know we did something bad. But just you can talk to him about anything, and he won't get mad at you, and that's what I like about him the best.
What NHL enforcer or American League player do you look up to?
Derek Bugard. I just like the way he fight, and he'd always knock guys out. It was a highlight reel.
What about any NHL player? Do you look up to any of them?
Scott Niedermayer was always my favorite defenseman. He's retired now, but just the way he plays, I always looked up to that. He was always calm with the puck and knew what to do.
Do you watch NHL hockey religiously or just whenever it's on?
Well, hockey is my religion.
Why is it any other sport?
Well, because any other sport sucks.
Is there anything closer to hockey that you would watch?
Rugby.
Any American sport?
Not really.
Football? You don't like football?
No.
Baseball?
No, baseball's boring.
Soccer?
Soccer, no. It's not a sport.
Why isn't soccer a sport?
They're sissies. They get tripped, they whine about it. It's just, to me, it's not a very tough sport.
So I was told by one of your teammates to ask you something about your hair. What's up with your hair?
Well, I used to have flow that would go down to the shoulders, but I got dared to shave the sides of my head off, so I just stuck with it. I mean, obviously it looks great if you can get this side view. I like it.
So I was told you have tattoos. What do they mean and where are they?
I have two tattoos, one on my forearm here and one on the bicep right there. And Lorraine is someone who's really close with me, basically like another mom. She passed away, so in tribute with her kids, I got a tattoo with them.
What about the one on your arm?
Oh, it's a quote that goes along with her. It's something she always lived by, so I got it.
How do you like Sugar Land?
Sugar Land as a city is nice, but the weather here is awful.
As far as what? Being too hot?
Being too hot and humid. I walk outside. I'm a big guy. I sweat very easily, and I walk outside and I sweat within the first 2 seconds.
What's your favorite place to go eat around here?
Chipotle.
Why Chipotle? What's your favorite thing to get?
I get a double wrapped burrito, black beans, fajitas, two servings of barbacoa, hot sauce, and guacamole.
Double wrapped burrito.
Yeah, it's 2 tortillas stacked on top of each other.
Why double wrapped?
Because it stays together. When you get barbacoa, it's all liquidy and mushy, so you got to keep it wrapped.
Tell us about your car.
My car. It's a 01 diesel Jetta TDI. It's got a turbo in there, so it goes pretty fast. It has no AC, so you'll constantly see me 4 windows down, sunroof open. You got to get some way. You got to get 4 doors and 60, man. That's my AC.
Favorite quote?
Favorite quote? Probably the one on my arm that I got tattooed.
What does it say?
It says, "Not all scars show, not all wounds heal. Sometimes you can't see the pain someone feels." So even though I'm a big tough guy, I'm mushy on the inside.
Donavan Meyer's last words for this interview.
Go Imperials.